Hey guys, how's it going? More Fatty. We are playing a league ranked right inside of the top 1,000 today. Nothing really too serious here. I'm gonna be playing this guy. I'm gonna scout his defense. So he does have Ray Lewis, kind of slow, decent awareness, decent coverage. Clay Matthews out there in coverage. That's gonna be a problem for him. And then Kendrick's all right, decent speed, still bad coverage and awareness. So his linebackers are definitely going to have trouble in coverage. He does have Jadeveon Clowney, but he's super slow, that version of him. And yeah, so it doesn't look like I should have too much trouble with this guy's defense. So nothing really too much to worry about here. Yeah, so let's go right ahead here and jump into the drives against Jackson. So first play from the right hash, going to go with spread slot flags. I'm going to be reading Moss and Landry on the left side of the field. Depending on the coverage, is going to dictate who I pass it to. If it's zone or man. If it's man, it's going to Landry. If it's zone, I'm going to read the zone and get it to either one of the two. It's a deep zone, so Landry's open underneath. And I'm going to test for one more deep pass here, halfback option. He also doesn't have this counter for its nickel. I'm also going to read this. If it's man, I'm going to get it to Falk. If it's zone, I'm going to get it to Gronk. You can tell it's going to be a zone coverage, but it was kind of deep zone, so Falk was open underneath there. Also could have got it to Landry again on the left side, I'm sure. I didn't even look at him, but that is a read that I should start making more frequently here. So I'm going to go ahead here and trips tight end play action deep attack on second and short. I do like using play action on second and short. Dime was a counter for that, so I'm not sure if that was countered or not. It wasn't countered, but he did have it covered well. So we're 3rd and 1 here, and I'm going to go with trips tight end wide receiver corner. This isn't countered. The counter for it's a nickel. If it's man, I'm going to get it to Gronk. And if it's zone, I'm just going to read, Falk and Gronk. But I'm reading the halfback and the tight end here. So able to get it to Gronk. He did blitz. So I'm going to go ahead here and start testing for runs now. First one I'm going to test for is trips tight end halfback counter. He also doesn't have this counter for it's a nickel. And we're able to get some great blocks there and get it in for 6. And get toss in easily there too. And first play from the right hash, spread slot flags again. No, he's not live countering. That would be the counter's a nickel. The counter's a dime, so we know it's not countered. So I'm going to be reading, the two receivers on the left here, Moss and Landry, and the coverage. If it's man, it's Landry going to Landry. If it's zone, I'm going to read it. It is man. Was able to get it in, but that corner actually had decent coverage on him. I was actually a little bit worried about that pass after I threw it. So yeah, I'm going to test for more runs now. Weak guy double counter flipped. Counter for this is 3-4. Possibly has it countered. Don't think that was countered. It wasn't. And then I'm also going to test for bunch halfback dive. Doesn't have this counter either. Counters a nickel. That's frustrating that they were able to shed that block there. It could have been a decent run if my receivers had held their blocks, but that's no big deal. Second down here, we're going to go with trips tight end halfback counter. Counter for it's a nickel. We know he doesn't have it soft countered, and hard counter we know he doesn't as well because we tested it last drive. Get another block. Oof, man, look at that. I probably might have been able to pull away if I tried, but my left guard, Kyle Long, I believe, he got 2 great blocks. Was able to spring me there pretty well. Let's go with spread fly drag here. Counters a dime for this, so we know it's not countered. And Gronk's wide open. So this is countered, so we're going to wait for middle linebacker 1 to come down to the line of scrimmage and then snap the ball. And I'm going to go with the run play here for the first play of this series. Get another one. Yes. Perfect. Great blocking there. I think that was my right guard, Shaq Mason, that got 2 blocks. So he was able to spring me there. That was beautiful. Perfect. Another 24. We're just going to keep rolling. Keep hitting 24 after 24. Thanks for watching, guys. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. Have a good day.